All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great session with the presidential candidate of the fictional Common Sense People's Party. Now, all the regular viewers of this channel know how much I want the APC to fall. And we all know that the North is the power, the backbone of the APC. And we've been hearing complaints from many northern quarters about this APC government. I don't care if it is because TINUBU is from the southwest. All I want is disunity, the kind of disunity that will lead to the disintegration and the destruction of the APC, because I believe that the freedom of Nigeria, at least from the predicament of the last 9 years, lies in the fall of this evil association called the APC. So anything that threatens the existence of that party is a toast for me. Now, the former INEC chairman, Professor Jega, has doubled down on his claim about the 2023 election being rigged. The last time at the workshop organized for senators in Akwa Ibom, he said the 2023 presidential election was heavily compromised from the inside. And a lot of people attacked him, saying he also rigged the election in 2015 when he was INEC chairman. But hours ago, on an interview on Arise, he attempted to defend himself and then took another dig at Professor MAHMOUD Yakubu. He said MAHMOUD Yakubu failed to deliver on his promise to upload results to the IREV, and it is not enough for him to say there was a glitch. He said proper investigation must be conducted on such a matter and that somebody must be held responsible. But before I show you how he said it, let me quickly show you this video that makes me almost cry for this country, Nigeria. The man in this video is the third renowned economist that I will watch on Arise, and every time they ask them the solution to Nigeria's failing economy, they say the same things that Peter Obi said throughout the campaign. And I'm wondering, how can we have a solution to our problems and then INEC and a few other thugs that call themselves APC members will deny us this great opportunity? Watch Kingsley Moghalu say the same things that Peter Obi said during the campaigns when he was asked to suggest solutions to the pathetic fall of the Naira.
To fix the Naira's problems is a combination of things. Some of them are short term, but let me start with the long term, because we've been trying to fix the problem of the Naira for a long time. It's just been getting worse. The only way you can fix the Naira is the Nigerian economy needs to become a productive, export-driven economy. I can't say this enough, and I'm not the only one who's saying it, but up till today, we have not seen a comprehensive plan with targets to achieve this. And even when plans are made, they are not always as informed as they should.
But I don't know if you heard President TINUBU.
Yes, I heard him
talking about clearing the backlog and doing all of that.
Yes, you see, it's important to clear those backlogs,
right,
because one of the problems, or a major problem that is affecting the Naira is confidence. And, you know, like you noted, I advise a lot of global investors on Africa's economies, including Nigeria's. And they ask me all these questions, you know, as a way of informing their investment decisions. You know, you have the problem of the backlogs. That's an immediate practical problem. But you also have other problems like massive inflation. Investors do not like to go into an inflationary economy. You have a very high level of debt distress. Investors don't like going into those kinds of economies. Then you have issues of political risk and political stability. Many people feel that Nigeria today is a little bit uneasy, and this is the outcome of the 2023. So what should be done?
You heard that. Now in this video, Kingsley Moghalu talked about the importance of clearing backlogs, and nobody does that as good as Peter Obi. Obi is a specialist of clearing debts. Then Kingsley spoke about production. And we all know that moving Nigeria from consumption to production was one of Obi's campaign songs, in addition to pulling people out of poverty. Then Kingsley Moghalu talked about the politically unstable outlook of the nation due to the 2023 election. And believe me, if INEC had done the right thing, Obi would have emerged winner of that election with a wide margin. And Nigeria instantly would have been rated the country with one of the most transparent electoral processes in the world. Imagine the level of confidence international communities would have had in this country if that had happened. But the road not taken, and look at where we are. People are languishing in abject poverty, squalor, and worst of all, hopelessness, because the people in charge clearly do not know what to do. Now, let us look at how Professor Jega attempted to defend himself as regards the 2015 election, then took a dig at Professor MAHMOUD Yakubu regarding the 2023 election. See the video.
In our assessment, you said the card reader has many failures. Before I left INEC, we did an evaluation of the success and failure rate of the card reader. And Rufai, I am telling you that the card reader probably failed in 5% of the total deployment in polling units, which is 95% success. But the pressmen and the aggrieved politicians were just focusing on where it failed. And it can never be perfect. And 85%, but 95% is an A in any kind of situation. And I can tell you that the BVAS that was developed to replace the card reader is also a significant value addition to the electoral process. I don't know whether you have done the research, to see what failure was experienced on election day with regards to BVAS. The major failure, as I said earlier on, relates to the uploading of information as promised by the chairman on the IREV, and I believe that we need to interrogate why that uploading, specifically with regards to presidential elections, failed. Okay, this needs to be done not just in-house by INEC, but in a very, very transparent manner. And I think that there will be a lot of revelations, in my view, as to what exactly happened in order to be able to properly apportion blame as to who is responsible for what happened that day.
Now, people can say whatever they want to say about this man, but if other prominent men in this country would maintain this position, even today, Yakub Mahmoud and TINUBU will not get away with the conspiracy of the February 25th election. The culture of trying to shut people up with counter allegations is not always the best. If our various traditional leaders, religious leaders would come out and demand accountability as regards what happened on the 25th of February 2023, these criminals would not have it this easy. As we speak, Naira has slumped to a record low of 1,280 Naira to $1 at BDC. TINUBU met it at 720 Naira to $1, and in less than 6 months, it's almost doubling. And the man had the nerves to say he has achieved his aim. Yes, look at this headline. Subsidy removal, exchange rate unification have achieved desired objectives, TINUBU. Look at what the man is saying. The removal of subsidy and the floating of the Naira have almost destroyed the lives of Nigerians. Come to Nigeria now, go to the streets, look at the level of poverty. Businesses are crumbling, and right in the face of the people, cars are being bought for House of Rep members, 160 million, 300 pieces. Executives are traveling abroad, spending over $500,000 on hotels and incidentals, frivolities. And then the people are being told to sacrifice, that they should keep suffering. They will enjoy later. And now the man is coming out to say that he has achieved his aim. If we now say that his aim is to make the people suffer, some people will come out and say we are twisting the narrative. Anyway, we are all in this together. And the funny thing about this whole thing is, those of us who are even clamoring for a new Nigeria, those of us who are clamoring for change, that we should start doing things the right way, are even doing better than many of these people who are still shouting Agbado, Agbado up and down. And as somebody came and tweeted on X, he said, anybody who comes to you for help, who is in the Agbado camp, don't help them. That you should allow them to suffer so that they can know that elections indeed have consequences. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una na I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.